Welcome to our property podcast with Remax Coastal for the month of July. And joining us from Remax Coastal is Adriaan Adam, who is one of the estate agents, property agents. Adriaan, welcome. Nice to have you with us.
Hi, Jon. Thanks for having me. It's really a pleasure and nice to be at last being able to sit across from you from the table. Everyone else have done it. So yeah, what a privilege.
Thank you. Nice to have you here. And first of all, congratulations on 5 years with Remax Coastal.
Yes, yeah. You know what, Jon? Time really flies. 5 years. I've never realized that 5 years can go by so fast. What a journey. Absolute pleasure. I always say, if I can do anything over in my life again, I'll do it exactly the same. And I think this is one of those trips in my life that I will definitely redo again.
So, Adriaan, before you joined Remax, what were you doing for a career?
Oh, my word, Jon. I was in marketing, more in the medical marketing side, up in Gauteng still. Thank heavens I made the move down to the garden route. So, yeah, I owned my own business for a while. I did a bit of marketing for pharmaceutical companies. So, yeah, what a journey for me.
And then, so very interesting, because I always, when I chat to estate agents or real estate agents, it's not always that they've been in property, Sometimes they did something completely different.
Oh yeah, and that's definitely the case in my situation.
But at least there was a bit of marketing experience there, which I'm sure helped a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. And marketing is one thing. I think it's just the product that you sell that makes a difference. But when I was still in pharmaceutical marketing, someone said at one stage to me, you know what? You can sell literally anything, but you can't say that you've been a salesman up until the day that you sell property. And how true that have become.
Adriaan, let's talk about the process after selling. It's nice to shed some light on things we don't see every day or hear about every day. Let's talk about the process after selling. Obviously, once a property has been sold, the work doesn't end there for you. Do you want to shed some light on that whole process after the sale was made?
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? As I've mentioned to you, I'm a property owner as well, and it's one thing buying a property, and it's another thing selling a property. As you say, the first thing that we'll normally do, obviously, is you do the offer to purchase, and then people think once you've signed it and everybody's agreed, that's where the job for the property professional ends. And that's actually where our job really then starts. So from the date that you've signed the offer to purchase, all the follow-ups start then. So you need to do the follow-ups with the conveyances. You need to organize for electrical and gas certificates and beetle certificates. You need to make sure that that whole process of liaising between people going in, people coming out, going out, coming in. The property needs to be cleaned and in superb condition, obviously, for the next person coming in. So there's a whole lot of things that we actually do behind the scenes that nobody realizes. From municipal connections. There's a whole lot of things that needs to happen.
There's a lot of red tape.
Absolutely red tape.
Unnecessary.
I won't really say it's unnecessary. I think a lot of these things are really needed. I think that's also why we all belong to the PPRA, Property Professionals Association, and why there's laws that we need to abide to. It's most probably the most expensive item that you will ever purchase or sell in your life. And I think once we realize and just understand again that it's not an easy thing to sell a property, and it's also a very difficult thing to make a choice of which property to buy, because it is so expensive. And that's why we are property professionals and not fly-by-nights.
What is the market looking like at the moment? What are you seeing? Any new trends that you're seeing in 2023?
Yes, Jon, we're really blessed to be in the garden route. You know what? I've got friends and family that's also estate agents up in Gauteng. I won't say they're struggling a little bit more than us, but I think we're privileged to be down here in such a beautiful area where people want to be. I think specifically after COVID, people realized that they can work from anywhere, and that's why their holiday homes have become permanent residents. And that's why even the empty stands that used to be available, they are also sold because people are building. They're buying apartment flats. We've got the Seahorse apartments, which is really going well. So there's a whole lot of movement happening specifically in the garden route, from Keurboom's all the way through to Mossel Bay.
You're also still seeing young people moving down and working from home?
Oh, absolutely.
Or younger people?
Definitely. Young people, as we say, it's all in the mind. You're just as old as you feel. So, but yeah, there's a lot of young people. I'm also, part of the governing body at the Sedgefield Primary School, and we can see that there's a whole lot of younger people moving in. So, there's absolutely a movement of younger people down to the garden route.
And Sedgefield is also getting a new development, the Sedge.
The Sedge, yes, that's also going extremely well.
Because let's be honest, Sedgefield needs more houses. There's not enough stock. There's not enough place to live.
No, that's for sure. Sedgefield is also one of those gems. I always say you don't want to say it out too loud because you don't want Sedgefield to be too busy.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, what we need development, we need improvement, we need to grow, and we can see that Sedgefield and Knysna and Wilderness, they're all growing in the right direction.
That's great. Lastly, Adriaan, anything you'd like to mention?
Yes, Jan. As I said, just being able to be part of the Remax family. Everybody talks about the Remax family, but to be part of the Remax family and to be able to work with people's most expensive and most valuable properties, and to find the right property for the right person. I will never ever get used to that feeling when you hand over the keys to that new buyers and those new owners of those homes, and you can see their faces are lighting up. And
it's a life-changing thing.
It's an absolute, I get goosebumps just thinking. It's so rewarding. I get goosebumps just thinking about it. It's really exciting. It's exciting to be here. It's nice to work with warm, positive people. And I think that's what we experienced in the garden route.
Yeah, and Remax also a great team. I mean, recently at the marathon during the Oyster Festival, you guys had lots of fun as well.
Yeah, we always have fun, Jan. You know what? From putting on a wig and wearing a tutu to handing out water and running around and playing music, and it's always fun. If you can't have fun in your life, then what are you living for?
Exactly. Adriaan, how do we get in touch with you?
Yes, Jan, you can give me a call on my cell phone number, 084 593 2454, or you can just pop in at our office across from the Turbine Hotel on Thiessen Island. You'll be welcomed by warm, friendly faces, and they can always just take your number down and I'll get in contact with you.
Adriaan, thank you so much, and keep doing the good work.
Thanks, Jan, and thanks for having me. And to all the listeners, have a blessed day.